Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. As the United States and its European allies put 25% to 100% tariffs on some Chinese commodities, they did not anticipate a powerful retaliation that would hit them where it hurts the most: their military capabilities. China has just put a restriction on exports of antimony, a key raw element. This new embargo is in addition to the current ban on gallium and germanium exports, which was announced a little over a year ago. Antimony is a vital raw material for a wide range of commercial and military applications, including fuel, munitions, and explosives manufacturing. Antimony is also used in semiconductors. Therefore, in addition to having a direct effect on military industrial production capacities, it will harm the United States' efforts to become a semiconductor manufacturing leader. Export controls, on the other hand, will assist China in establishing a degree of dominance in the commodities market while also countering Western economic sanctions and trade barriers. The United States imports antimony from China, which it then uses for military manufacture. As we all know, China has nearly complete control in this case, particularly in terms of antimony availability. Its ability to tighten the worldwide supply of this important commodity emphasizes the importance of strategic materials. According to the U.S. Trade Commission, China has generated a significant percentage of the world's antimony supply for more than 2 decades. It produces approximately 75% to 83% of the world's raw antimony supply. Without a doubt, the country is the world's leading producer of antimony. The ban on exports of this raw material will have a significant impact since it will cause commodities prices to rise as supply on the market falls. Countries have been competing for access to rare earth minerals and raw materials for several years. Right now, it is becoming increasingly clear that, say, certain individuals are willing to go so far as to conduct a coup d'etat, as happened in Bolivia many months ago, to gain access to raw commodities, such as lithium in this case. Raw minerals are a critical component in the geopolitical chess game. Currently, China holds around 32% of worldwide antimony reserves. Besides China, Russia and Bolivia also have considerable quantities of this raw material. The United States does buy raw resources from Bolivia. Therefore, I anticipate seeing more acquisitions from Bolivia and other sources. The United States might, in theory, work on alternate manufacturing lines to ensure its resource independence, but this is a time-consuming process that demands significant resources and investment. As we all know, both parties, particularly Democrats, are pushing for the transition to renewable energy resources. Therefore, it is unlikely that domestic manufacturing capabilities will improve. According to the United States Trade Commission, in recent years, antimony in the United States has been produced entirely through recycling, mostly from spent lead-acid batteries, with no detectable amount mined domestically. As a result, domestic consumers, especially the military, rely on imports to produce end-use items. According to the most recent data available, the United States imported $74 million in antimony in 2022, ranking as the world's second-largest importer of this raw commodity. With 29.4 million, China was the largest importer of antimony into the United States, followed by India with $16.4 million and Oman with $12.5 million. Imposing export curbs is, of course, a sensible step given the escalating geopolitical tensions between the West and China. What it will most likely achieve is a direct influence on the Western military and its ability to grow output for militarized objectives. The export ban on antimony and antimony-related materials will take full effect on September 15th of this year. China may be considering establishing curbs on exports of other vital minerals, which it will do gradually if Western countries do not return to their previous, slightly friendlier trade policy. China is the clear victor here, as it is the leading supplier of over 30 important minerals. Even if the Biden administration made every effort to put protectionist measures on Chinese imports and promote these policies as a means to prevent China from acquiring an advantage in the manufacturing of semiconductors and other products, for example, those protectionist restrictions did nothing but harm domestic U.S. enterprises and customers. China is not only winning as a global manufacturing powerhouse, but it is also demonstrating success in a race to secure raw earth materials critical for military use, the transition to renewable energy, AI, and, of course, semiconductor manufacturing. The United States is becoming increasingly desperate because its manufacturing base is virtually non-existent for a variety of reasons, including strict government regulations, high labor costs, and manufacturing inefficiencies caused by decades and decades of ignoring the need to invest in our infrastructure. The U.S. is considering intensifying the trade battle by unilaterally restricting China's access to AI memory chips and perhaps semiconductor manufacturing equipment. Aside from antimony, China has chosen to prohibit exports of some oxides, processing equipment for commodities like diamonds, and other sources. The competition and trade conflicts between the United States and China are certain to continue, and resorting to protectionist measures such as taxes on commodities in particularly high demand here in the United States will put more strain on our customers, who are already struggling financially. Domestic producers will also suffer as their input costs rise, forcing them to pass those costs on to their customers. Overall, the trade war exacerbates global market fragmentation, affecting both developed and emerging countries. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video entertaining and informative. If this is the case, please consider expressing your support. It goes a long way. Give this video a thumbs up, consider sharing it, and subscribe. I'd love to see you back for my next one.